Hey guys, hopefully everybody is doing alright out there. Today I want to show you some exercises to improve on your technique. These technique exercises that I'm about to show you can be very useful to improve on both your right and your left hand. They might seem hard or confusing at first, but try to practice them every day and you will gradually improve. Good luck and enjoy. Our first exercise is a chromatic run from the lowest part of the guitar neck up to and including the highest part of the neck. The chromatic scale consists of all 12 pitches separated by semitone intervals. So what that means is the following. So I just played from a low E to a high E. I only played semitone intervals. So half, 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 etc. We are going to play a figure consisting out of 4 chromatic notes and move this figure over the strings. Starting on the lowest E, the 6th string. I will add a PDF to this video so you can have a close look at how these exercises are played. This exercise starts like this. I'm starting at the 1st fret on the low E string. As you can see, I use all 4 fingers of my left hand. So I use my index finger, middle finger, ring finger and pinky. My right hand uses alternate picking. So that means that first of all I use a guitar pick, like this. These exercises that I will show you today are meant to be played with a pick. Try to use the sharpest part of the pick. Don't hold it too close to the round edges of the pick like this. So don't hold your pick anywhere too far here at the round edge. Because when you play like this, it will make you sound a lot sloppier because it's harder to aim the pick at the strings. So try to make your pick smaller, like this. Only use the sharpest part of the pick. And I hold it between my thumb and my index finger, and I have my middle finger like behind my index finger, so it cannot move. And like this you have a lot of control over the pick and how to aim. And also it makes you a bit faster because like this you have to move the pick a lot more compared to when you hold your pick like this. So using the smallest part of the pick, I start with a downstroke followed by an upstroke. Downstroke and an upstroke again. So you get downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke. Now I will play this exact same figure on the 5th, 4th and 3rd string. So from the start, I start on the 6th string, 1st fret. So I play the exact same figure on all these strings. So 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string. And I end on my pinky in the 4th fret with an upstroke. When we have played the notes our pinky plays on the 3rd string, we move our figure 1 fret to the right, from my point of view. And then we play pinky, ring finger, middle finger and index finger. So that means when we have played our pinky in the 4th fret, we move this figure to the right, to the 5th fret. And when we played our index finger on the third string, we move our finger one fret to the right and play index, middle, ring and pinky. So we end on the third string in the 6th fret. I will give a small recap, everything we have so far, starting on the 1st fret 6th string with a downstroke. After we played our pinky on the 3rd string 6th fret, we move our finger to the 2nd string and after that to the 1st string. So we ended on a pinky 3rd string 6th fret, and we move our finger to the 2nd string and after that to the 1st string. So small recap, you can join me if you want to. 3, 4. So we end on the 1st string in the 6th fret. Now we move our pinky one fret to the right and play pinky, ring, middle, index finger. And we do the same on the 2nd and 3rd string. And when we played our index finger on the 3rd string, we move our index finger one fret to the left and play index, middle, ring and pinky. So we move this finger. And now we move our pinky one fret to the left and play pinky, ring, middle, index. And now we do the same on the 4th, 5th and 6th string. And as you can see, I ended in the 2nd fret on the 6th string. So one fret higher than where I started, because I started on the 1st fret in the 6th string. So now I will play the complete exercise from beginning till end, so we can see what we have got. I'll do it one more time so you can join me if you want to. So here we go, a bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, I ended in the 2nd fret on the 6th string with an upstroke. So the last thing I played was, and now I can move my hand 1 fret to the right, so on the 3rd fret, and the whole thing starts over again. So I will play the same thing as I did when I started in the 1st fret, but now I start on the 3rd fret. And as you can see, I ended now on the 4th fret on the 6th string. So I've moved up again. With an upstroke I ended. And now you can play the same thing starting on the 5th fret. And I ended on the 6th string. So what I'm trying to say is you can move this figure all over the neck, and you can start on the 1st fret and end all the way on, for instance, the 15th fret. If you didn't completely follow the instructions in this video, you can also check out the PDF and you can look at it at your own pace, because I understand it can be a bit confusing, all these moving about the strings and frets. Another useful thing with this exercise is that we can also use this pattern to improve on our hammer-ons and pull-offs. So what we did in the previous video, we played it all. We played it the whole time alternate, using alternate picking. So we did. Etc. We played all on notes, and that's a very good thing to use your right and left hand simultaneously. But what we also can do is use this figure and play it with hammer-ons, for instance. So we only play the 1st fret. So I will give you guys a small example using hammer-ons and pull-offs and playing the same figure. Etc. So what's important when you're using hammer-ons and pull-offs is finger placement. So we'll start with the hammer-ons. A hammer-on means that you play the note like this, the 1st fret 6th string, and my other finger works like a hammer, hence hammer-on. So I play this note, and my middle finger hammers on the 6th string in the 2nd fret. And then my ring finger and my pinky. And I only play the 1st note, so I only play my index finger. So as you can hear, it's a different sound, it's legato compared to alternate picking. So with hammer-ons, you keep all your fingers on the string. So if you move your finger before you have hammered on, it will sound weird. Because then you will have an open string in it. But you have to keep your finger on it, hammer on, and normally hammer-ons feel pretty natural to do. So it's a natural feel to hammer on the string. But pull-offs are normally harder to comprehend because you have to put all your fingers on the string and you have to prepare. If you don't, then you will be late and it will sound, and then it's not what you want. You want. So starting in this figure, I have this. Then I move my hand to the right from my point of view. So my pinky is on the 5th fret, 3rd string. My index finger, 4th fret, 3rd string. Middle finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string. Index finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. And I hit the string. I hit the 3rd string with my pinky, the pink note, and then I pull off. So it's not enough to just lift your fingers. You cannot do. It's not really effective. You really have to pull the string with your fingers. So there again we have a pull off. So this exercise, the first exercise, is a really useful tool to practice the fingering with your left hand, so because we have a lot of chromaticism, and to practice your alternate picking, and also to practice your hammer-ons, and to work on your pull-offs. So this is a very useful exercise to practice every day. The next exercise I want to show you guys is similar to the first exercise, but a bit different. It is another alternate picking exercise and uses chromaticism. I will show it you guys first. Etc. So as you can see, I can move this exercise all over the neck. So I can start again on the 1st fret 6th string and I can play this until I can't go any further, just like the previous exercise, until the neck ends here. So we'll start in the same way. We start with our index finger on the 1st fret 6th string and we use alternate picking. And what we do, every time we go to a new string, our next finger starts, if that makes any sense. So I start with my index finger on the 6th string, 1st fret. Then I start with my middle finger on the 5th string. Then I start with my ring finger on the 4th string. Then I start with my pinky on the third string. And I'm back and I start with my index finger on the second string. Then I start with my middle finger on the first string. So index, middle, ring, pinky, index, middle. Here's the first part of the second exercise again, but a bit slower this time. So when we ended on the first string, we'll move our finger to the right and continue on our ring finger. So I ended on my middle finger, first string. Ring, pinky, index, middle. The last note I played was my index finger on the first fret. Then we'll move this finger to the right and we start with our ring finger. So we have middle, ring, pinky, index, middle, to the right, ring finger, pinky, second string, index, middle, ring, pinky, and we end on our ring finger, fourth fret, and then we move to the right and start our index finger on the third string. Third fret, sixth string. And we do the same thing all over again. Move. And move. Middle, ring, pinky, index, middle, ring, move, pink, index, middle, ring finger, pinky, and move, etc. If you want to check it out again or have another look at it, or you think you missed one part, you can check out the PDF and you can play this at your own pace and then rewatch this video and you can play along if you want to. I know that these exercises aren't probably your favorite part of playing guitar, but practicing them and practicing these kinds of exercises is beneficial to all the aspects of playing guitar. It helps your left and right hand working together and playing consistently, and it helps your alternate picking, like with the hammer-ons and pull-offs, just strengthening your left hand and those muscles. So it really is beneficial to practice this, and I would recommend when you have this down, just repeat it and play these exercises every day, only for a few minutes, and try it and test yourself. Try to do that for 2 weeks maybe, and you will really notice that your hands gets stronger. All the things that you already can play will even be better and will sound more fluent. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something from it. And good luck and enjoy these exercises. Bye bye.